Uh-oh. So it looks like the one whose name shall not be spoken is running for president. According to The Hill, a Dem lawmaker recently had a conversation with Joe Biden. This is likely a heat check. It's very similar to what we saw Bernie Sanders do, what we saw Kamala Harris do, what we saw Tulsi Gabbard do in the past. So I guess we can go ahead and take that as his word is bond. So in The Hill, the article says that former Vice President Biden will run for president in 2020, a senior Democratic lawmaker told The Hill on Tuesday, a move that will shake up the crowded Democratic primary field and make him the clear frontrunner for the party's nomination against Donald Trump. What? Hold on, wait a minute. Double back, triple back. Hold on, I'm gonna get. Sorry. Okay. Let me get back to that. Quote unquote, I'll give it a shot. Biden said matter-of-factly during a phone conversation with the House Democratic lawmaker within the past week. A conversation that the congressman recounted to The Hill and interpreted as a sure sign Biden will be running in 2020. Like I said, it looks like Biden is going to be running. Oh, man. He should not. Y'all think Kamala got it bad from me? Let Joe Biden come into this race officially. The day that he announces will be an absolute field day for me. I mean, you want to suppress that subscribe button right now. We're going to talk about the crime bill. We're going to talk about the Patriot Act. We're going to talk about the fact that he's a two-time he's a two-time failure. Ran for president twice. You didn't know that. Why? Because he was boring then, just like he's boring now. He's been riding the popularity of Barack Obama for the last he wasn't really that. I mean, nobody really knew who Joe Biden was in the first 2 years of his presidency. He was attached to Obama to be the conservative counterbalance to what was perceived as Barack Obama's progressivism, because he wasn't progressive. But once again, you didn't know who he was. And it shouldn't be a fun fact that people didn't know that Joe Biden ran twice. That shouldn't be a fun fact for people, because if he was popular enough with the talent to win, then he should have at least been in the picture for one of those races, and everybody would know who he is. At least we could say that about Hillary, right? Yeah, she's a two-time loser, but at least we knew who she was. People didn't know who who Biden was until he kept getting invited to speak at events that Barack Obama was too busy to make it to, because he's actually a good speaker. And everybody's like, oh, Biden's coming? Do I have to go? That's how people know Biden, from being the guy that decided to show up because Barack Obama was too busy. But I'm so serious. If Biden decides to come into this race, it's not going to be fun for him. I can guarantee it. And The Hill seems to be a little confused. Last time I checked, Bernie Sanders set the record for most fundraising a day in a 3-hour period. In a 3-hour period, Bernie Sanders set the record for individual donations. Yeah? No? Yeah? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Also, 24-hour fundraising record. Broke that. Shattered it. Also, I might be a little crazy. I don't know. Maybe I just don't be remembering things. But Bernie Sanders has 1 million volunteers. Right? So even if those 1 million volunteers have even if those 1 million volunteers have family members, even one that will vote for Bernie just because of those 1 million volunteers, that's 2 million people voting for Bernie Sanders. That's not even all the people the volunteers touch, from campaigning and all that good stuff. Last time y'all said someone was a front runner, remember y'all wanted to convince us that Kamala Harris was a front runner. Remember that? Remember how that went for you? Remember? I'm sure you do. It didn't work out well because it wasn't true. Just because you say something doesn't make it a fact. But in the mainstream media, they have not grasped this concept yet. So they will watch Joe Biden take this ass whooping like everybody else, apparently, because this is going to happen. And I'm just saying, if the only person who has a chance to keep up with Bernie Sanders is Tulsi Gabbard. because of her leftist of Bernie stance when it comes to anti-war, while simultaneously having most of the same domestic policy advocation, but even a step further in some other instances. So the only one who can keep up with Bernie. Keeping up with Bernie is not going to be easy. Even by having tied poll numbers, just the volunteer assets that Bernie has is like, it's otherworldly. You don't see this in a presidential campaign. So this whole facade that these polls are giving off, that Joe Biden is the front runner in some polls, not in all polls, but in some polls. I want to be very clear about something. This is just as an example. Joe Biden basically said screw millennials on multiple occasions. Guess who the largest voting bloc in the country is right now? Guess who the young people are going to vote for or not vote for? Because us millennials were like, man, you see what this dude said? So if he treat us like this, imagine what he gonna do for your future. Not tadam ting. That's right. Nothing at all. So all the old people might vote for Biden. Might get out and vote for Biden. But last time I checked, old people love Bernie. So probably not. But the young people, the vote that you need to win, the black vote, the vote that you need to win, that is going to dissipate very quickly. And I think Biden knows that. So looking forward to it, Biden. Can't wait for you to announce. Make sure you subscribe to this channel so you can see how I'm going to tear you a new one. And remember, more than anything else, people, find your balance. Peace. Thank you for watching that segment of Mi Casa es Su Casa. Help us reach our goal of 500 patrons. You can do so by donating as little as $1 by clicking on the Patreon link in the description below. Don't forget, join us on Roku and JustNForm. You can follow us on Twitter and Facebook as well. And remember, more than anything else, find your balance. Peace.